All right, we're back. It's your boy Ak.
And I'm Barack the Boxing Bully.
All the way from Australia, the boy Devin is going back to defend all of those straps as promised because it was under contract. Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, 2 in Australia. Barack, I think the odds are going to be a little wider than they were the first time, but let's get a closer look with Pick'em presented by BetMGM. Look, Barack, I can't say I'm surprised. The odd makers have it right here. Big favorite. We all saw the first fight was one-sided. Now look, this is the theater unexpected. I always say Kambosos shocked the world when he beat Teofimo Lopez, though I don't feel that was the best version of Teofimo. I don't want to take away from that win, but I think
you're taking away from it, though, by saying
maybe I am because I'm being truthful here. I'm just being honest. I think that Teofimo is a better fighter, a lot better fighter than we saw that night. And you know what? George gave him all he can handle. He took the straps, and Devin went and got him. And you know what stands out to me the most is that he took a deal that probably most wouldn't have taken. He's actually back in Australia, being the A-side, being the champion, being the undisputed champion, still in his backyard. So Devin and the team are very confident that they could do the same exact thing they did the first time.
Yeah, it's definitely no surprise that the odds are the way they are in Devin's favor. I think the only thing, I think this is the wild card right here. The first fight, Devin gave Kambosos a jab tutorial, we called it. Outboxed him, didn't really mix it up much, and the judges had the fight closer than it probably really was. You know, we were surprised.
Definitely closer than it was.
Right, we were surprised at the scorecard. So that tells me that what Devin did was smart. Now, I think because of that, because people complained about it, even though he's happy, he's like, I did what I did. It was a complete shutout, and you're not happy? That's on you. But because of that, maybe he might be tempted this time to mix it up a little bit more. Yeah. You know, he knows that he can stay away and barely ever get hit. But now he might be tempted just to not have the identical fight. Now, I would say go in there like Floyd. Floyd would go in there and do the same thing again, maybe. You know, I mean, if he already got the easy win.
Look, he's a young fighter. We've seen him in the pocket with Linares, in the pocket with Jojo Diaz. He can mix it up at times. He's so good from the outside. It's almost like, why take the risk? But he's a young fighter, has something to prove. Look, despite of Devin being undisputed champion of the world in the lightweight division, he still has a chip on his shoulder because, look, there are some lists that don't even have him on a pound-for-pound list. There's still people complaining about, oh, the fight wasn't exciting, and yada, yada, yada. This young kid still has a chip on his shoulder. He feels like he still has something to prove, even though he's top dog. So you're right, Barack. I'm saying all that to say maybe he wants to excite the fans a little bit more, and it might put him at risk. I just don't think George has the power to stop a Devin Haney. I'm not saying he can't hurt him. Look, he's not.
I don't even think it's about that though. Not in Devin's eyes.
Are you talking about as far as judging?
Judging. That's all I think it is. You know what I mean? Because literally, if he would have mixed it up and got hit a couple of more times, then it could have been a draw, or maybe it could have went in Kambosos' favor. So I think he was just trying to not get robbed in Australia. You know, and I asked him about the power. He's not worried about the power at all. You know, but because of he had this fight and he made it look that way, I think that might tempt him to change it up.
Maybe, but you don't want to be in the pocket then really not getting hit. But if the guy looks busier, you don't want the judges to pull the fast one over there. I totally get that, but I don't think he's going to abandon the jab. The jab was so successful. He controlled and dictate that entire fight with the jab. So even if he mixes it up, I think he's going to use that jab. But again, I don't
want to make this a one-sided show. Kambosos has the opportunity to go to watch the tapes and tweak the things he needed to tweak. Now, it's hard to tweak against a good jab like that. It's hard to tweak against speed. It's going to take some exceptional timing. So he has a chance to do a little better.
That's a phenomenal politically correct response right there, Barack. So I appreciate that. But we'll see. We'll see.
No, I'm just saying I have to.
You're right.
I have to talk from that point of view.
Has the opportunity that they give him the rematch. He's going to show us this weekend. We'll see.